Are you ready? Whenever we were young, we hung out at these different places called Bandbox, Percival's, Razorback. You would cruise. And at Percival's, you could sit on your cars. And so I saw him over there, and I said, "Who is that cute guy?" And I said, "Do you know him?" And Judy said, "Yeah, his name's Riley." And I said, "Well, introduce me to him." So she said, "Riley, come here, I want to introduce you to somebody." She did. And then we all sit around in the cars talking. And we said, "Let's go out to Fair Park." And that is where the zoo is. There was a park there, Ferris wheels and stuff. And he said, "Well, I'll go if I can be with you." I said, "Okay." So we got in the back seat of one of his friend's car, and one of my friends jumped in right beside him. And she knew that I was already saying, "Who is that?" She jumped in right beside him.
Ew.
So what I did was go around the other side and got in on the other side of him. And then whenever we got out at Fair Park, I got out and he got out on my side. I hooked my arm in his. And we went and rode Ferris wheel. Started dating for 3 months. We got married.
When did he propose?
Well, I don't know exactly when, but it was when we dated a few times.
Yeah, when was well, not propose, but like, when was the moment that he said, "Melva Jean, I love you like a pig loves slop"?
Well, I don't know exactly. He said he thought that was real funny. He said, "I love you like a hog loves slop." And I thought it was funny too. And then another time, he said, "Well, Melva Jean, I do love you." And I said, "Well, if you love me, well then marry me." He said, "All right."
And that was it?
I said, "So, all right?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, okay, let's get married."
And did you just plan a wedding real fast? Or?
Yeah, because he was fixing to go to Spain. And he said, "We'll get married and you can go with me to Spain." And we said, "Okay, we'll do that." And then we decided to get married, and then they changed his orders to go to Goose Bay, Labrador, which was an isolated base. I couldn't go. And so he said, "Well, let's go ahead and get married anyhow." So we were married. I met him at the end of August. We got married in December. And then he left in March. He was gone 15 months. And I lived with Mother and Daddy. And he got back. We went to California. We were there about a year and a half. Then went back to Tennessee.
Grew up with the cotton pickers after
We
that.
didn't stay there long because he couldn't make a living there. So we came back over here to Arkansas.
There you go.
It's been not all perfect, but it's been wonderful. And then especially after he got saved, when he got saved, that's when everything changed. Our whole lives changed. That's the story of our life.